Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Temple Athletic Hall of Fame, your Rick Brunson.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Temple University for this honor. It means so much to me and my family. I'd like to thank my Temple family, my basketball teammates. Got a couple of them here tonight. Mick Kilgore, LeVan Austin, Leonard. I'd like to thank my friends and who drove down from Boston. I'd like to thank my family, my sisters, my mom, my brother, his wife, my children, my wife are all coming down. This is a special, special day for me. It's a great honor. But before I go on, this is important because I'm here. I really believe this. I'm only here for one reason: is I play alongside two great players, and they made me look good plenty of nights, and I mean that. I mean, I know my role. I knew how good I had. How good these guys were on the wing, and getting those guys the ball, and just waiting to get it back was it was long, but I waited. But no, they're special players, special friends. They were great teammates. We always had each other's back. We were talking about it earlier. We competed. We didn't like each other at times, summertime, during the season, but we stayed the course, and I really appreciate them. And my belief is they're the two greatest players to ever play here, and their jersey should be retired, and that's what I believe. So. The journey started, as they said, I'm originally from Syracuse, New York, but I did go to high school in Salem, Massachusetts, and it was a great ride for me. I always wanted to be a college basketball player, and I remember in 1998, I remember watching Temple play, and I was just in love with Mark Macon, who was my idol, and I changed my number from high school from number 30 to number 12. And I just wanted to be like him, and I wanted to come to Temple. From that day, I wanted to just go to Temple. And when I met Coach, I was so nervous because he never let you get a word in. And, but it was just an honor, meeting him and then coming on a visit. But it was, as they said, I don't know why they mentioned it, but I mentioned it. I told Coach I wanted to transfer. You guys don't understand playing for this man, It was difficult, and I mean difficult. You got, when you're 18, 19, and with me, I'm a McDonald's All-American, and I think, I'm the best thing out here. And Coach Maloney, rest in peace, but he told me that Aaron McKee can't play. And Eddie Jones, nobody really wanted him. So that's the true story. I'm telling you. So why wouldn't I come to Temple and be the starting two guard? So I got here. I never forget this. And Mick knows this. I got here, and in the first week of September, he played pickup, and I couldn't get my shot off. I mean, Aaron, they were licking their chops when they saw me coming. They wanted to prove that, I wasn't the guy, and they did a damn good job. Because about a week, I wanted to transfer that September. I didn't want to wait. But no, so it was a humbling experience, but, the best thing I ever did was, change my mind and just beg Coach and begged them to come back, and it worked out, and I appreciate it, Coach. But, my mom was a big supporter of me, and she allowed me to be myself. She allowed me to pursue my dreams, and she was always there by me. So I just like to thank her for that. You know, and and everyone knows in this room how I really feel about, you know, Coach. I mean, Coach is the first black man to ever tell me that he loved me. You know, I was raised by my mom, and everyone knows my mother's not black. So, but it was playing for Coach was just a moving experience, and I just, to this day, I mean, he's involved in my life. I talk to him as much as I can, and he's just been a great influence on me. He's taught me, you know, how to walk through life. He's taught me how to, you know, keep knocking on the door. Like I got cut in the NBA 7 times, and you know, Coach is always there. Always told me, keep going, keep going. You know, you let him tell it. I was the best point guard in the NBA. You know, he was my biggest fan. But you know, playing for him taught me a lot. You know, taught me how to be a man, taught me how to be a husband, you know, and a father. And I could never, ever repay him, but just try to walk in his shoes and try to, you know, make him happy. You know, the best thing I ever did, well, the 2 things is, you know, obviously marrying my wife, but going back to college, I remember this, I didn't graduate on time. I left school in '95, and I didn't graduate until 2005. And the really only one reason why I graduated is because of Coach. I really wanted to prove to him that I could do it. I wanted him to be happy and be proud of me. So, he was always there for me, and I just try to, you know, just live for him and make him proud of me. So hopefully I've done that and then continue to do that, Coach. So, and then lastly, I like to just thank my wife. You know, she's been there for me for 20 years. I met her from freshman year in 1991, and we've been together ever since. It's been rocky, but it's been all right. She's produced 2 beautiful kids, Erica and Jalen, and she's been, you know, with me through the good times and bad times, and hopefully some more good times to come. So I appreciate it. I love my Temple family. I believe Temple, and thanks for having me, and thanks for giving me this honor. I appreciate it.